This is the East Coast Economic Update for November the 1st, 2009. Just want to quickly give you some information that Be Here Soon, who was kind enough to email me, um, just want to let you know that CIT has officially declared bankruptcy. And that is very interesting. But the other thing that Be Here Soon sent me was some insider information that B of A, Bank of America, may be one of the banks that are going to be seized in a few weeks, maybe sooner. So these are two things that you should look at. Of course, I'm going to have the hyperlinks that Be Here Soon sent me. Thank you very much. Keep sending him. He has been sending, or she, or I don't know if it's a he or she, so apologize either way. But I just want to let you know that that person has been sending me snippets. Sometimes I've already seen them, but this time, because I was at work, he was kind enough, or she was kind enough to send it to me. So thank you very much. Heads up to you. Subscribe to that person's channel. That person is a pretty cool person, though I don't know if it's a he or she. But anyway, so I want to just point out something that I was discussing last night with Goat Hollow and Homestead Acres and a few other guys that were on, including Angelique, who's not a guy. Um, just wanted to touch base and say I have a theory that I'm going to throw out to everyone and see what happens. In the next few weeks, I think what we're going to see is one or the other thing. So this is more of a theory, not a prediction, of course, but it's either one or two things are going to happen. Uh, I do think that the stock market is going to drop. It's going to come to a crescendo on Friday with the unemployment numbers. I think that is going to be a telltale sign. It's just going to be the icing on the cake of all the disasters that have been hidden, swept under the rug, or bailed out to no avail. Here's my two theories. One or two things are going to happen. The dollar is either going to, the market is going to drop, and the dollar is going to shoot up past 78 or 79, and gold is going to drop. Because the dollar is going to be worth more, therefore gold will be worth less dollars. And if that happens, that means that the international markets are pulling all their money out, and that's it. And we can safely assume, probably within a few months, who knows, maybe even sooner, that hyperinflation, stagflation really, is going to really kick in within a few months, if not sooner, which is bad. But what would be worse is the second scenario, and I'm going to explain it very slowly. What happens is the worst situation is that the dollar, the Dow drops, the markets drop, and so does the dollar. If that's the case, then that means that all the international markets have pulled their money out, and the only people that are pulling out their money now are the small investor. That means you, me, Joe Blow's 401k, and a couple of day traders and guys like that. That is worse than the first scenario because that means that the dollar is going to start to collapse exponentially. Gold will hit $1,200, $1,300 and maybe go higher. And the reason why that is a worse scenario is because that's what's going to happen either way. In other words, if we have this massive rise of the dollar, drop of gold, and a drop on the market, then in a few months, the second scenario will happen. If the second scenario happens where the dollar drops, the market drops, gold shoots up into the sky, that is the collapse, boys and girls. That's it. The dollar will go to zero, and Christmas will be Christmas is going to be bad, but this is going to be the ninth circle of hell Christmas if the second scenario happens in the next few days. That's my guess of what I think the indicators are pointing, and I think what the web bots are pointing to. A financial concern, and that is the worst possible financial concern because you know what's going to happen, boys and girls. The market's going to drop. They're going to focus on the market, and they're not going to talk about gold, or they'll cursively talk about gold, and they will not talk about the dollar. So this is just a conceptual thing that I was thinking about last night. Was bouncing it off the guys and Angelique, and And the more I thought about it, the more I felt that scenario would be pretty awful and totally within the realm of possibilities, considering all the information that's coming down right now. So let's keep an eye out. You know, I look forward to your comments and your video responses. I'm going to try to make as many videos as I can between now and the 5th. No promises. It depends how busy I get at the store. Also, for everyone who's waiting for the newsletter, it should be out probably by Wednesday or Thursday of this week. Thank you for your patience. But once it's out, please, guys, let me know that you got it. If you haven't gotten it, I want to figure out what's going on with our email blast. So, all right, everyone. Peace. And speak to all of you soon.